All right, so we're definitely live now.
You.
Okay, hello everyone. This is something pretty special. We have here with us, we have Jared Wann, creator of Hypnagogic Jerks,
Howdy.
owner and operator of Hypersigil Games.
Wow.
We are going to be playing his game Hypnagogic Jerks tonight. His very first actual play. And with us we have Derek Gustafson. Hi, Derek.
Hello?
And we also have Brian, creator of Neon Lords of the Toxic Wasteland.
Hello.
Praise Lord Randy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When you sent me that card and it said that, I said, "Who the hell is Lord Randy?"
Oh man. It was one hell of a thing to praise Lord Randy.
But yeah, those are sick. Okay, so we're going to start here quickly.
Discovered it's the second G is pronounced J, so it's hypnagogic jerks. I was saying hypnagogic.
I googled it one day and it's actually a thing.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just some crazy word that you made up.
No, it's like you can have dream. It's not the same as like rapid eye movement or deep sleep dreams, but you can have dreams while you're like while you're starting to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And like your muscles will like twitch.
Oh, is it that feeling of like falling? And
do you ever have a dog and the dog will be sleeping on the floor and it'll start like it's running or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hypnagogic jerks.
Okay, cool. All right, let me change my windows.
Oh, so it's like physical jerks, not like douchebags.
Well, like double.
Yeah.
But it's a double meaning.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That's why I picked it, because it was like, oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's dope. I like
jerks in the dream.
Yeah.
All right, Agent Cooper.
Before
your starting items.
Yeah, sorry. Before we do that, I still need to get some items. Because I came up here way too late and we were running out of time. So you can just give me 3 random items that no one has gotten yet.
Okay. Of course, I'm rolling all the numbers everybody else rolled.
Yeah, so I'll take the shotgun, the chainsaw.
So far you have an S-MART uniform.
Nice. Yeah. Shop smart. Shop S-MART. With 1 sleeve or 2?
It's up to you.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't be... Yeah, all right, it's up to you.
Okay.
A cast iron frying pan.
Nice.
And an axe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you that are watching or listening at a later date or watching at a later date, we are playing Hypnagogic Jerks.
That's it.
Yes.
You got it.
Created by Jared Wann, who is a great game creator. On his itch page, which is scrolling.
You got Wann right too. You didn't say Wann.
Did I say your name right? I'm hoping I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of people think it's Wann or Wayne.
And
I would say it rhymes with on.
Yeah. We can call you say Wham, like the '80s group.
Yeah.
But anyway, creator of Hypnagogic Jerks, Dissonance Mix, and there's another one you have on your itch page too, right? It's called Lizard Brain.
Lizard Brains. That was for I had my 8-year-old nephew in mind when I came up with that. I just like the mechanic.
Yeah, cool, yeah. I read a little bit about it. It seemed kind of cool. So, but we are playing Hypnagogic Jerks. I can only say it so many times before I forget how to say it anymore.
You can just shorten it. Just say H Jerks.
I always feel weird when I text you and I say, "Hey, I have an idea for HJ," and then I feel really weird.
No, I know what you're talking about.
As long as it's an OTP, HJ, you'll be all set. It's just a bro job at that point.
Yeah, it's just helping a brother out. So this game in particular is different, and for those of you that may have seen my interview with Jared, this one is in accordance with dreams, and is in a dream state. And Jared, before I kind of butcher your game, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know what's it about and what are some of the themes that we can run into?
All right. Well, first of all, I should give a shout out to someone I've never met or talked to. The guy's name is Nate Trem, I believe. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I think he's down in Nolens, and he does this. He runs the Highland Paranormal Society. So he does like basically minimal games, and they have like a lot of them have like kind of a whimsical feel to them. But this game is based off of one he designed called Prol. And I thought the coin flipping mechanics were brilliant. You can fit the whole rules to that game into a JPEG, basically. You practically fit it onto a business card, and now a lot of people are making like business card games. So that's where the mechanics came from. And then I was like, I don't know. I always tend to go the meta route. Like, you know, what if the character played a character, you know, that kind of thing. So I was like, well, what if, you know, if you assumed that a character had a life, then they probably have dreams, right? So what do they dream about? And that's basically, that was the impetus of it. Plus I tend to, I'll go down these rabbit holes, typically like late at night, 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be on like Wikipedia, like Hypnagogic Jerks. What? That sounds cool. Like, what can I gotta use that for something. Yeah, I'll just I'll find out about some weird, last night I was like surfing YouTube, and there was this thing that popped up. I think the channel's something about illusions or something, but there's an actual thing called an assassin's teapot from like ancient China. And I was like, what is that? So it's it's a teapot that has two levels in it, and there's holes in two different places on the handle. So like if you put your finger over the one hole, it pours out liquid from one compartment. But if you put your finger over the other hole, it pours liquid out from the other compartment. So like you'll have regular tea in one compartment and then poisoned tea in the other one.
Nice.
You can like pour yourself out a cup of tea and drink and be like, oh, it's not poison. That's it. It's an actual thing that existed. I was like, that's got to be in a game. So that's basically where my ideas come from. It's just like random trivial stuff that I find and like just start pulling the thread on it. And
so we're playing characters inside of a fictional character's dream.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
So
I debated whether or not it should be the dreams of the actor playing the character. But that's like too many. Yeah, that's maybe too many levels. So.
Well, plus, like I heard Bruce Campbell's like a jerk in real life.
Oh, I would believe that 100%. I totally believe that. So, so Brian was just saying Bruce Campbell. So we are going to be inside of Ash's dream.
Spoiler alert.
That's okay. We're going to be inside of Ash's dream from
It won't
Evil Dead.
take long to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, I don't have very much role-playing experience. I played Call of Cthulhu mainly, D&D way back when I was a teenager. I hated it because of all the rules. This thing right here doesn't seem like there's very many rules. And the one thing that I guess we'll run into eventually, I'm sure, is combat and stuff like that. I didn't read too deep into that because I kind of wanted to try it fresh. So
how combat works in, I mean, since it's a game about dreams, a lot of people are going to decide they don't even want to have combat, and that's totally cool. But we're playing in Ash's head, so there's going to be, and there's a trigger warning for y'all too. We're playing in the Evil Dead world, so there's going to be, violence, gore, lots and lots of blood, body horror, that type of thing. If that's not your deal, probably not going to dig it. We'll try and stay away from some of the other stuff. I guess what Ash is kind of low-key bigot on some levels. We'll stay away from that kind of stuff. We'll stay away from touchy-feely trees.
Yeah, definitely.
For the most part. Like, they might try and strangle you, but that's about it. So I wanted to get that out there. I mean, if I think you guys are probably all right. If for any reason we get in this territory where you're uncomfortable, you know what to do. Just say, hey, stop.
For sure. I mean, I'm
sure I'll be
card
fine.
Up. I'm sure I'll be fine. Derek, I've never played with you. Brian, you seem like you're pretty much up for anything. But
Brian's a madman.
If anything,
totally.
I don't expect to have any problems.
Yeah, if anything crazy pops up, just know that is there for you to use, and don't feel afraid to use it.
It's mostly blood and gore.
Just think more Evil Dead 2 than Evil Dead 1.
Right, yeah.
Wait, Evil Dead 2 was just a remake of...
Army of Darkness is pretty much a comedy, right?
Army of Darkness is one of the greatest movies ever
Evil
made.
Dead 1 is like with the tree scene and stuff. It's definitely more darker than 2. 2's got some like comedic elements to it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't know about the remake. And then you guys said it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So I started watching, I haven't seen it, but I've started watching some of the scenes and stuff on YouTube, and it looks like they went pretty dark with it.
Yeah, it's really crazy good.
It.
Yeah. But I saw the part where she's like driving the chainsaw down through the
it's been a while since I've seen it.
Chick's head. It's crazy. So where were we at? We did that.
I have the items. We have
got your items.
Kinetics. I think we're ready to start whenever you are.
One thing I wanted to just talk about your agents as far as, character creation's pretty quick, and there's a reason for that. Like, your agents don't really have backgrounds because it's their birthday.
Gotcha.
So they don't really have memories per se, but they do have a kind of programming, if you want to call it that, or like a set of instincts. In other words, they know how the world works. They know how the dream world works on a lot of levels. Not that they can't be surprised, but they may even know certain things that other projections wouldn't know. Projections being anything in the dream world perceived as living is a projection. And it's a projection of some aspect of the dreamer's mind, in this case being Ash. So you know that. Yeah, I guess we're ready to start.
Yeah, and if we ever get in a situation where you think we're stuck or whatever, just let us know so we can continue forward.
Okay.
Just because we've all never played this before, you know?
Neither have I. Yeah, my game testing is done in my head pretty much.
Let's put your head to the test. I'm ready.
Or, I'll toss dice around. All right. All right. So I had some ideas before you're like, wait a second, I thought we were just roll with it. Okay. So, all right. So you become conscious, and you're in an overturned vehicle of some kind. There's been an accident. The three of you are kind of like squished into this upside down car. And you can kind of hear dripping. And there's a sense of like urgency. I guess you can't really smell in dreams, but there's like kind of smoke is filling up around you. And yeah, what do you want to do about it?
I definitely want to see if I can get out of this car wreckage. And
Absolutely.
Assess what's going on around me.
Okay. Okay. Well, how do you want to do that?
Can we just open a door?
Yeah, pretty much all the windows are broken out. Do you want to try and like crawl out from underneath? Do you want to try and like, become ethereal and like float up through the car? How do you want to do it?
So I want to see if I can break the door.
Okay. So you're gonna give me 4 coins.
Yep.
Tell me how many heads you get.
All right. So.
Sorry.
Tails.
So while he's doing that, since I have the spatio chronokinesis.
Yes.
If I manipulate space and time, does it manipulate it for me or for everyone?
It's easier to manipulate for you.
Okay. Because I think I might want to try to do that to see maybe what made the car accident happen.
So you want to travel backwards in time?
I don't know, because then I don't want to be stuck without them. I'm just going to try to... I think I'll just wait to see what goes on.
Okay.
2 heads.
Okay. Yeah, you basically crawl out from underneath, and you kind of like, well, what form are you in right now? Are you in?
I would just be human form.
Okay. Actually, yeah. So you're all kind of wearing like leather jackets and like leather pants, and you've got like the mirror sunglasses on, or you had them on anyway. So you crawl out from underneath the car, and standing there above you is a dude wearing the same outfit as you, and he's got a sawed-off shotgun, and he like reaches down to grab your hand to like help pull you out.
Nice.
But he doesn't say anything.
All right. So he pulls me out. Was it me?
Yeah.
Okay.
He helps pull you out.
All right,
Yeah.
sick.
So I think after seeing him get out, Brian, what's your character's name?
Agent Bonechill.
Bonechill. And you, Derek?
We'll go with Peterson.
Peterson. Okay. So after I see Bonechill get out, I'm gonna follow behind him, and as I see him easily get up, I'm just gonna like look at the guy, and just ask who he is.
He just he doesn't say anything, but he kind of like turns his head and looks behind him, and you can see his car, and it's sort of shaped like a Camaro ish, and it's got like a dark blue back end and a bright yellow front end with like a red stripe down the middle, and the letters MFP on the side, and that's how he doesn't say anything.
I think I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Cool car." Like nothing ever happened. Just say, "Cool car."
I'm gonna crawl out from under the car, stand up, and say, maybe we should finish this conversation a little further away.
You're gonna say that to the other agent, your buddies? Everyone. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Let's ride.
Yeah, the guy, he has like an Australian accent. It's like, yeah, we should probably move away. So he turns around, and as he turns his back to you, it was like real bright and sunny out. It's suddenly the sky kind of turns gray. And if you turn back around, the car that you just climbed out of is gone. Just like vanished. And then if you turn back around, the guy that was there that helped pull you out of the car, he's gone.
Is his car still here?
Nah, it's all gone.
And the wrecked car's gone too?
Yeah, you're just in the middle of like an empty road.
Damn.
Like in the woods?
It's like not the woods, but like think like Arizona. Not quite the desert, but like it's flat.
Gotcha.
Do we see any signs or any kind of it doesn't matter what it is, maybe like a paint mark on a tree or whatever. Do we see anything that kind of suggests what direction to go?
No, there's no trees around anywhere.
No signs or anything?
No.
Any like tire tracks or anything where it would have looked like somebody bounced?
No, it's all gone. It's just a road. You can go one direction or the other, or you can go off into the grass.
Might as well just follow the road one way and see where we go.
I agree.
I don't know. Let me look and see what my I got here. See, I can manipulate, shape shift.
Are there any animals around of any sort?
No.
So if I manipulate the fabric of space and time,
What do you want to do?
I didn't want to do it right off the ripsker though. I wanted to save it.
Nah, go for it.
Well, I was thinking I wanted to like broaden my horizons, be able to like see like everything, like
See everything.
Yeah, like I don't know, like 100 miles up each way.
All right, so as you start to to look into the future and or the past, the landscape kind of changes on you. It sort of morphs from flat and grassy into like jungle, sort of swampy terrain. And it's real muddy and stuff. And it actually starts to change for you guys too. And you start hearing like noises and stuff like there's like birds, but then there's also like you hear like in the air, and every once in a while you'll hear like an explosion, or like gunfire. And if you start to walk, the jungle like sort of like gets thicker and thicker, and like starts like the landscape starts morphing, and the jungle starts like forming around you almost.
Interesting.
So I think since things are happening around us, I think that we should, no matter how much it's morphing, we should continue to move forward.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually you come to a river, and you can't go any further in that direction unless you want to get in the water. It kind of the brush kind of opens up into, the water's like right there. You've got like maybe a foot or two from where the foliage opens up to the water. If you take 3 more steps, you're in the river.
How wide's the river?
I'd say it's about 20 to 30 feet wide.
So it's not like we're jumping across it.
Well, one of us can control gravity.
It's dreams.
So I would like to try and change gravity so that I can actually jump across the river.
So that you can jump across the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since it is dreams, I think I kind of want to just like take off my sunglasses and just take like a 10-foot lead and just run and jump and see if I can get across the river.
Okay. I did forget to mention your sunglasses are gone. Your leather jacket's gone.
Oh shit.
You're actually in like army fatigues now. If you care to look, like you kind of thought you were still dressed that way, and then once you as soon as you thought about it and looked, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And all of you are in like army fatigues.
I want to manipulate and make sure I fabricate a pair of sunglasses on me at all times.
You can do that.
All right.
So, okay. Peterson.
Yeah.
Toss 3 coins. Tell me how many heads you get.
2 heads.
Okay. So, yeah, you basically kind of jump, kind of half jump, kind of half. It's almost like in slow motion. You kind of half jump, half levitate, and you land on the other side, just at the edge of the water. It's real muddy, and you almost slip, but you don't fall or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look like down the way to one side, there's like a gunboat, and it's heading your way.
All right. So I'm going to Jason Voorhees down into the water.
Right on.
And then I'm going to fabricate like a 50 cal machine gun. And I'm just going to be like waiting underneath the water.
Give me 2 coins.
All right, I got you.
Get both heads.
Oh no!
You know, one
right.
of my things is I can
All right, well,
create
there's
and
one
manipulate.
tails.
Sorry.
Okay, so
One and one.
Yeah, no machine gun.
Damn it! All right.
So one of the things I can do is either I can try to swim or jump across this river, or I have this Yipla whatever it is kinetics where I can create or manipulate electronic devices. Can I create a hoverboard?
You can try. You can try anything. It might not work. It might not work, but you can try it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
And you're gonna use your kinetic ability. So give me.
So if I didn't do it with the how about I just try to run and jump across this thing, because it is a dream. We know that. So let's test the limits here.
You know how the world works a little bit. You know what your abilities are, but you also know that they have limits.
Gotcha.
So
you may or may not have tested those limits.
well, I got 3 on my what was it, bodily?
Yeah.
So I can wait until the boat comes and then literally like pick it up out of the water.
Yeah, you can try that.
I'm gonna try.
Did you get what else? While he's waiting, what do you other 2 guys want to do? John, you're gonna try and jump over Dale.
Yeah. So yeah,
Agent Cooper.
I'm thinking my spatial intelligence here might come into play.
Yeah, you actually whatever. So like I just wrote a number down. You guys checked off boxes, but you'll actually get a coin in addition to however many boxes.
Yeah, so if you have 0 in the box, you automatically get 1.
You get 1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
Yeah.
So if you max out, you get 4.
And if it's something I think is gonna, break the game, I can take coins away too, till you only have 1. I gotta give you at least 1 for whatever you want to try.
So what ability would I use, or intelligence would I use to run and jump? Probably bodily, right?
Probably bodily, yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 check marks in bodily. So I flip 3
you're gonna
coins.
toss 3 coins.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try it.
Now I decide how many heads you have to get though.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I got 2 tails. You can flip the third one. I got 3 tails, so that doesn't help me.
3 tails.
Yep.
So you get almost the whole way across, and you just kind of like into the water. And you can touch the bottom with your feet, but you're up to you're getting muddy water in your mouth.
Okay, so I think I might need to I don't think he can swim that well. Probably not used to water. So he's gonna have to doggy paddle to where his feet can touch, and then get at least to the shoreline.
Were you trying to jump close to where Peterson was?
Yeah, I'm trying to jump to. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to stick with the team.
You're probably close enough that if Peterson takes a step or 2 into the water, he could help pull you out.
Okay, sure, Peterson.
I'll do that.
Peterson, you're gonna have to help me out here. I'm drinking all this water. It's not a damn good cup of coffee here.
unfortunately, Peterson doesn't have much bodily intelligence.
No.
So flip one coin.
Ooh.
No.
Well, can I help too?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
straight Jason
if you-
Voorhees like an alligator
Yeah.
in the water.
I mean,
right now.
Yeah.
the boat's coming at you regardless of what you do.
So do I have to make
unless you
have to
decide to
make-
do something about that.
shit? Do I have to make a decision though? Either help them or fix or mess with the boat, or can I do both? Do I have enough time to do both?
Yeah, you can help them.
All right, so yeah, as he's falling and he's trying to help him, I'm gonna push him up.
Okay. I'm not even gonna ask you to flip coins. We'll just say you do that.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna flip a
Oh,
coin
thank you,
anyway.
Bone.
Yeah, go
Thank
for
you,
it.
Bonechill.
All right,
Yeah,
heads.
flip the coin.
Yeah.
Got it.
So you get Agent Cooper out of the water, and you're all kind of like basically sliding up to the edge of the water there. You're on the banks, and the boat is maybe 40 feet away, and you you get a strong sense that it's there for you, like it's there to pick you up or something.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, now I feel like a complete idiot trying to come across the river.
Nah,
You actually hear this like you can't quite make out what the person's saying, but you hear this kind of like shouting or whatever.
interesting.
So can we like shout at the boat, say, hey, over here.
Yeah, you can.
All right, well, I'm gonna do that. Would I have to like flip a linguistics, or they kind of know our language?
Give me a linguistics
Okay.
check.
So I have 2 in that plus the 1. So that's a tails. Hey, I got a head finally.
Okay, that's good.
All right, just 1 head. Okay.
So the boat's steadily approaching, and you see there's a guy kind of on the deck of the boat, and he's kind of standing there, and he's got like really good pop, like his chest is puffed out, and he's wearing army pants, but he's shirtless, and he has like this yellow like ascot scarf thing around his neck, and like a cowboy hat, but it's got like medals on it.
Yeah, it's a Cav Scout. It's a Cav Scout hat.
Yeah, it's basically it's Kilgore.
Yeah,
Right.
he loves the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What are you maggots doing? You're supposed to be on the boat a half hour ago. What are you doing dicking around in the water?"
We got into a car accident, and we were in leather jackets, and now we're not in leather jackets.
So he kind of takes a step or two over to the side of the boat, and he like kicks kicks this like rope ladder off the side, so you guys can climb up onto the boat.
What do you
Or you
think,
can
guys?
just-
You want to?
Or you can just levitate onto it.
Hell yeah! I'm all about the levitation. I'm gonna try to levitate on top of the boat.
Yeah,
Right.
let's do it.
Flip a coin. Flip a couple coins.
Tails. I got 1 head, 1 tails.
Do we all
For
have to
1
flip?
success.
If you want to.
Hell yeah.
You're getting on the boat one way or the
Yeah,
other.
I'm just gonna climb on the boat.
I'll
Yeah.
climb on the boat.
he kind of gives Cooper the stink eye. He's like, "Oh, you're a big shot."
Yeah. All Agent Cooper can do is laugh because now he knows what levitation feels like.
So he's like, if you maggots would have left your walkies on, you'd know that the target is 10 miles east of here down the river, and you got to get through the wall.
The
Wall
wall?
of what?
Did you ask him that?
Yeah.
It's like, there's a barrier between us and the target. Got to get through it.
All right, let's
Use
do it.
force if you have to.
Yeah. I'm all about it.
Yeah, we're gonna pick. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bone Crusher, Bonechill is just gonna pick the wall up and throw it.
I'll just plow through it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the boat ride, I guess, to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The boat's just chugging along.
So, is there any munitions, ammunition, weapons on the boat?
Do you have any dice on you?
Oh, yeah, I got dice. What do you need?
Roll a 20. Roll a 20 sider.
All right. It is a 1.
There are... Roll a 4-sided.
Ooh. 3.
3. There are 3 5-gallon containers of gasoline.
All right, I'll take that.
You're going to carry them?
Well, I mean, I'm going to keep them on the boat with us until we get to
All
where
right,
we're
yeah.
going to go. From there, I'll determine, maybe. Throw them at the barricade, possibly. Who knows?
You're gonna have to leave your tape recorder behind.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I mean, it's probably...
If you want to carry
wet.
the gasoline.
Yeah, can only carry 3 things.
Oh yeah. If you care to check, you're all like completely dry. All of a
Oh
sudden.
Jesus!
All
All right,
right.
now we're all dry. So I have a question here.
Yeah.
So this guy who looks like I don't even know, but
Did you
if I show him the S-MART uniform and say like, hey, does this ring any bells to you? I have this, but I'm not sure what it's for. Would he be able to give me any information about it?
He says the target will know what it's for.
Okay.
The target will know what it is.
Interesting.
And do you know who the target is?
Well, the target's the incarnation.
The
Obviously,
incarnation.
maggots.
The incarnation. And what is he incarnating?
The incarnation is the dreamer's idea of themselves.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and there's like Guardian or something, right? And you gotta slay a Guardian or something.
We'll get there.
All right. I read the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, the incarnation is basically Ash's idea of himself.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
I
mean,
imagine
you've seen the movies. How do you think he thinks about himself?
Yeah, he's gonna be
Elvis
like
Presley with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
10 feet tall, most handsome man in the world.
Yeah.
All right, so we heading over to the barricade?
So let's go to this damn wall. Let's get Gorbachev, and we're gonna tear down this wall.
Get David Hasselhoff on the phone. Get him on the wall. Sing a song. So is he's not by himself, obviously, on the boat. So like, there's probably some personnel with him.
Yeah, there's there's 3 other guys. There's like a gunner up top.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen Apocalypse Now, so
Yeah, I have. I know exactly the boat. Yeah, I know exactly what.
There's a lookout. These are basically, I didn't want to spoil it, but you guys are basically in movies that Ash might have seen.
Gotcha. So is it? Can I take a shotgun hit with Charlie Sheen, or I want to
Do it.
do that.
So we won't see any Spider-Man movies on here because he was in them.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so I'm thinking of some things here. We tried the linguistics.
As you guys are kind of like gathering what's going on, you're kind of getting your bearings and whatnot. It turns dark. Like it turns dark real quick. Sun goes down. You're still on the river in the jungle, but there's the sound of crickets gets like, it's real loud to the point where that's all you can hear. It's just crickets. That's all.
Interesting.
So, is the landscape around us still like manipulating, and is it getting thicker and thicker? The woods around us. I know we're in a river, but
the jungle part is starting to thin out, and it's getting dark really quick to the point where you can't really see where the riverbank is, or even the jungle itself. It's almost as if it's just water and starry sky
it's dark,
and darkness.
so we can't see the wall at a distance in front of us, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Is there anything, like, do you guys want to ask each other any questions, or?
Yeah,
This is kind of like your tavern moment before shit gets real.
So I want to look at both of them and ask them, do you remember anything before that crash?
No.
Nope.
And why do we keep changing clothes?
Purple. The answer to everything. That one I don't know. Purple.
Purple.
All right.
So the darkness up ahead sort of, I spoiled it for you, but basically you kind of start to see like this grayish fuzzy, you can the chirping kind of turns to like a sort of a staticky, and you just see this like gray, like you can't see past it. The whole horizon is filled with this like gray static that you can kind of see through, but there's like light behind it, but you can't really make out anything that's behind it. And the boat kind of just slowly goes up and just tink, just hits it and stops.
Doesn't cause any damage or anything like that. It just
No.
So I'm gonna go up and see if I can touch it, because I'm thinking they're stuck here, but we can move on.
Yeah, it's like glass. It's like glass.
So like I can't go through it.
What do you want to do?
I want to like
You can
put
try.
my hand. I want to put my hand up and see if that'll go through, like Stargate, like when they first.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Throw 3 coins.
Hell yeah. Heads, and tails.
So you kind of reach, or you touch it, and you kind of like try to you test it, and as you apply force, it kind of thins out where your hand is, and it almost starts to like, you start to like form this, I don't know how to describe it, like it almost gets like taffy almost, and you just like start to push through, but it doesn't quite break. It's like rubbery, but if you pull your hand away, there's now like a spot where it's like thinned out, and the gray static isn't there. It's like you can see through that part.
All right, so I can see through it into the next. I want to look into it and see what I can see.
So there's it's just a dark living room, and there's a kid sitting cross-legged on the floor, and he's staring right at you, and his face is kind of blurry. You can't make out the details, but you get a strong sense that that's the target.
Is it a little girl?
No, it's a little boy. There is kind of a weird. It's funny you asked that. We'll say that your character, that Bonechill, actually thought for maybe a second that it was a little girl.
So, if you had to put the kid's clothing and hairstyle into a time frame, like what year would you say it looks like in there?
Probably like the early 70s.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Shit's about to get wild. Just don't go in room 237.
Yeah. So
I see where you're going. Yeah.
So he can see that, and I see, I can see that he sees something.
Bonechill, do you tell them what you see?
Yeah, I'm like yelling it back, like what I see in there.
Okay.
So, So I think that if he can get his hand, and it's safe for his hand to come back out, maybe we should try to just walk straight through it.
All right.
Just walk straight through it. Let's see. All you guys, give me 3 coins.
So heads.
Let me know if any of you get all 3 heads.
I got a heads and tails.
I got 1 head.
I got 2 heads and a tails.
I got all 3.
Okay.
Nice.
So you kind of take a couple steps back. If you notice, if you like kind of take a couple steps back, and you're kind of like getting ready to do this, and you notice real quick, like all the other, like everybody else is gone. It's just you 3 and the boat and the wall. Like the other dudes are gone. And then you're like, whatever, fuck it. And you just take, not a running leap, but you whoop. And it's kind of like, did you ever fall face first onto a trampoline?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that for a second. But you just willpower it through, and you kind of keep pushing, and eventually it starts to tear, and you kind of like pop through. And the living room and the kid are gone, and it's just woods.
More woods.
But it's not jungle anymore.
Okay. 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 I see. More woods. So, I have naturalistic intelligence. Well, at least one in naturalistic. Can I see if these plants? I don't know how I can phrase this because we're in a dream world. If they're domestic, as in they're in America, or if we're in some kind of foreign land.
Gotcha. Yeah, toss two coins.
Yeah. Are they indigenous to the United States?
Yeah. One
Did you
head,
get
one tails.
Okay. Yeah, you get it. You don't really have a concept of the United States versus whatever.
Yeah.
But you get the strong sense that this is you're on the right path now. You kind of know that there is a target you're supposed to reach. And you actually give me Cooper, you can do memories. Give me 3 coins.
Okay. Shit. That's a heads. A heads.
Okay, you're good.
I got 3 heads.
All right. Okay. So, you in fact know that little boy was the target, the incarnation, and that it is your mission to keep the incarnation from going lucid and realizing that they're in a dream.
Okay.
That you kind of like suddenly, the jolt from waking up in the crashed car kind of scrambled things a little bit. You kind of all come to this realization at the moment you pass through to the other side of the barrier.
All right, so then I'm gonna look at the rest of them, and I'm gonna say Peterson, Bonechill. Anybody see where that kid went? It's completely
I did not.
Completely different setting than what I saw you looking at.
Yeah, it's completely different. So I want to manipulate time and space and see if I can get a bead on where this kid's general location is.
Yeah, time and space. Give me 3.
Gotcha. All right. That's a heads. And that's a heads.
Yeah, you're good.
And that is a tails.
So you're actually roughly 10 years in the future.
Solid.
From when you saw that kid.
All right, so he was roughly probably 8. So we're looking for like a 18 to 20-year-old
college student, maybe Michigan State.
Yeah, generally speaking. All right. Well, we're definitely in a world of hurt now because we're in the woods.
So there's still a path in front of us, right?
No, not really.
Oh man.
There's an incline. Like you're kind of in the mountains. And you can either go down the mountain or up the mountain. Or to either side.
I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to figure out a way for me to like astral project.
It suddenly gets real windy. Like it's real windy all of a sudden.
So we got to make a move here. I say we go up.
I would say up.
Sure.
Going up the mountain.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
To the tippy top.
So, yeah, you start trudging through the woods, and let's give me a Bonechill. Give me 3 coins
You got them right here.
and get 1 head.
All right. That's it.
Okay. You're not alone. You 3 are not alone.
Okay, so
There's something in the woods.
all right, so I want to. So I got the manipulate, create, and sense fear.
Yeah.
I want to see if they fear us.
You don't even have to toss any coins for that. No.
Damn it, I didn't think so.
No.
I did not think so. Shit. All right. I don't know. I'll wait for my other agents to figure out what they want to do.
I'm trying to think how I can use my abilities to kind of like project and see where the target is. But I don't think.
Well,
I have
you know you're headed you feel you're headed in the right direction, which is up the mountain. Is there something specific
Yeah,
you want to try and find out?
All right, yeah, I'm looking for any signs. One of my things is iconomancy, so I'm looking for any signs or symbols
Gotcha.
that that we might be able to use to our advantage to kind of get an idea of what it is that doesn't fear us. Because if it doesn't fear us, doesn't have any problem with letting anything know it's there.
Give me
I would think.
Give me 3 coins.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there we go.
Those
One
coins
head,
sound heavy.
heads,
You got 2 heads?
3 heads.
Oh, all right. Right on.
Nice.
You almost kind of it's almost as if the woods kind of like you guys were walking through the woods, and as you think to do this, it's almost as if the woods kind of like rush past you for a second. And suddenly you're at the foot of this like dilapidated bridge that just like crosses over a little creek. And something tells you that this is like this is something that the target remembers. It's like a memory of the targets. Is this bridge?
Is it intact or is it like ripped apart?
It's like ripped apart.
Yeah. Yep. I know exactly. See, that's the problem with it. It's like,
that's the problem with everybody's seen the movie.
Yeah.
So, I guess we have. Well, I guess we can either keep traveling through and try to find a way around, or we got to go across the bridge again.
We haven't talked to Peterson.
Yeah,
in a little while. Let's Peterson, give me toss 3 coins.
Sure. No heads.
No heads at all. Okay. You kind of get just a creepy vibe. That's all. You're not really. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Absolutely getting a creepy vibe.
Something something when the woods kind of like seem to rush past you guys. It's almost like you almost saw something out of the corner of your eye, but you didn't quite catch what it was.
Okay.
You just get a weird vibe. All right, let's go back to what were you going to say there, Agent Cooper?
Well, what I was going to say is let's take a quick break before we get into any further, because I can see it's about to get to like something really nitty gritty. So let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back in like 10 minutes, maybe less.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Cool.
All right.